Today I'm going to be playing a grand campaign as the nation of Great Britain in EU4. My goal, to create the greatest British Empire the world has ever seen. How are we going to do that? Well, by conquering the entire continents of North America, South America, and Oceania, the entire subcontinents of India and the East Indies, the entire trade nodes of the Ivory Coast, Cape of Good Hope, and Zanzibar, the entire region of Egypt, and various islands around the Mediterranean. Elsewhere in Europe, we're only gonna own the region of Great Britain and the English Channel trade node. This is part 2 of this grand campaign. Check out part 1 if you haven't already. Let's jump in. Alright, here we are back as Great Britain, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to say thank you to the amazing reception once again for this grand campaign. You guys seem to be really loving these, so thank you for the support. But yeah, this is where we left off last time, man. Number 1 on the Great Powers list. Technically behind Ming, but also ahead of them. This is where we are. It hasn't refreshed yet because a month hasn't ticked over since I formed Great Britain, but here we are, man. This is what we own over in Europe. Ireland is a junior partner, allied to Poland, Bohemia, the Pope, and Portugal. We've got this over in the Ivory Coast trade node, this in the Cape of Good Hope, this in Zanzibar. We fought, you know, Kilwa and stuff like that. Colonizing various provinces over here. We finally reached Southeast Asia, and we've gotten some cores in India thanks to our mission, where we're going to be establishing the East India Company. Over in the New World, man, we've started colonizing. We have a colony of Canada over in the region of Canada. We have the colony of the West Indies over in the Caribbean. Now we're establishing the United American Colonies over here. That's what we're going to call it. And there was a ton of comments last video saying you have to conquer Egypt and these Mediterranean islands, even though I said I wouldn't. And all right, boys, I'll submit. I will conquer these islands right here that we have claims on, along with the Gibraltar and along with the entire region of Egypt. But that's it. No more additions. You guys seem to really want me to conquer this, so I will, but we're not adding anything else. That's it. Even though it was my goal to only own this in Europe, you know, let's do these too. But yeah, this is where we left off last time, man. We're making a ton of money right here. Huge armies, lots of fleets, building up even more boats. A huge portion of the mission tree already completed, and we just formed Great Britain. Now, we need to take a look at these Parliament Colonial Acts right here because they're super important. This one right here lets us choose the trade good of a finished colony, and it's absolutely one of the most OP mechanics in the entire game. Also, you get a plus 5% seller chance. This one right here increases the chance to discover gold while colonizing a province, so that's super powerful as well. And this right here increases the chance to discover sugar while colonizing a province, and sugar is a really good trade good as well, with a value of 3 right now, but it will increase even more. So yeah, let me go ahead and do all of these parliament debates right here. I want to do all of them. There we go. There's the gold one, the gold parliament thingy. We can grant autonomy to colonial enterprises. The event colonial venture will no longer fire when a colony is finished. But no, that's that doesn't let us pick the trade good, right? I guess we want this active. Okay, so let's turn that off. Let's do the Gold Act now. Gold Act is done. Let's do the Sugar Act. And the Sugar Act is also done. Perfect. So for a last episode, man, we sort of aimed to establish ourselves in all of these regions that we're gonna conquer. Now the goal for this episode is to go hard in all of the regions that we're already present in. I'm still not gonna focus on the New World too much, man. I'm gonna let my colonies grow as much as they can, and then I'm just gonna start wars in colonies and start fighting all of these natives right here, because these guys will be the easiest guys to take out. And it's much better for us to go for the African guys, the Indian guys, and the Southeast Asian guys now while we have this advantage. So yeah, man, we're gonna, you know, continue colonizing along the coast right here. Once that colonist frees himself up from here, I'm gonna, once I'm done with this colony, fully done, and I can move my troops there, we're gonna start pushing into these guys, and we're gonna start fighting the you know, the Indian guys too. Actually, man, Kula Thunad right here is a really good opportunity because they're only allied to Madurai, and I have a core on them already. So this might be our launching point into South India. You know, there's ways, you know, you can do this by conquering all of these provinces, or not all of these, but pushing in into various places. But I'd much prefer if we start in one place like the South, conquer the South so we have no one to our back, and just spread out north, you know, or something like that. So yeah, our main focus today, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be here and here, just by colonizing, of course, but we do have a couple of more wars to take care of. in the Zanzibar trade node. Now, it's also time for our third idea group, man. I'm gonna stick with this. We're not taking any mill idea groups for our first one. I think for our fourth one right here, we definitely have to go religious or humanist. Most likely humanist. I think this is gonna be a tolerant playthrough. I don't think we're gonna be doing a lot of converting and stuff like that. But here for my third one, man, I'm debating, you know, we're gonna go with a Diplo one for sure. Do we go for trade? I think it's too redundant, right? We're gonna get so many merchants from all of these things. The modifiers would be great, sure, but I don't think it's that necessary. So I'm thinking either influence or Diplo here for our third one. Influence is gonna help us keep a hold of our subjects better, but we don't really have vassals, and a lot of these bonuses are for vassals. So I'm thinking Diplo, man. It's gonna help us once again with the subjects and stuff like that, but also the province war score cost is gonna come in really nice as well. So yeah, let's do Diplo for our third one. I think I'm going humanist for my fourth one. Someone said don't give up Shetland last time, but boys, I'm gonna give it up. Now, something that you guys pointed out last time as well is that we actually can't become Anglican if our capital is not in Britain or France, man. So I don't know. How do we also avoid the Dutch revolt while also becoming Anglican? When can it happen? Yeah, so only before 1600. And yeah, as soon as these boats are done, I'm gonna go ahead and declare on Kola Thunad right here and annex them in Madurai, and that's where we're gonna start our push into India. Hey, there's prospering times. There it is. No, dude, my 554 died. Oh, that sucks. He didn't rule a lot at all, did he? Let me see. Yeah, Henry the 7th. Yeah, I don't know where we can see that. Dude, look at this. He only ruled for 2 years, man. That's ass, dude. Okay, so one more province over here until we get another colony. I've already once again started colonizing down here. We're gonna establish a new colony in Florida, I think, right? Let's see, colonial. Oh no, it's the same one. Why did I think? Let's recall that guy. Okay, so we got Canada, we got America, we got the Caribbean. I guess Mexico is next, but there's no entry point into Mexico for me. Maybe we do... What do we do? Over here? But nah, I gotta fight natives for that. We'll do that later. Let's do Colombia then. Let's do Colombia. And also, this guy over here from Bengkulu is back, so we're officially present in all of the regions that we need to go to. Now, do I bring this guy back, like I said last time, and continue colonizing the coast right here just so we wrap it up? Or do I send him to Australia and establish a colonial nation there first? We'll get to Australia later. For now, I want to wrap up the African coast. There it is. The United Colonies of America. Boom. That's a third colonial subject, officially. All crown colonies, baby. Yeah. All right, the boats are here, and I have built up this army slightly. Wait, why do I have 7 cav in this army? What the frick? I don't need 7 cav. There we go. I thought that number was weird. Let's go ahead and start our entry into India, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to declare on Kola Thunad right here. We're going to co-belligerent Madurai. Reconquest, too, by the way. Cheap, cheap. Wait, Hormuz? Did they buy, Weird. A little too late. Madurai actually became a vassal of Vij. I guess they... I don't know how this happened, actually. Don't they have to be at peace? They weren't the ones they declared on. Okay, so there we go. Missed a tiny province right there, but we officially have one. And just like that, we are officially present in India as well. The only region we want to be that we're not in yet is Oceania, but we will be soon. Either way, there's a mission. There's the East Indies Company. We gain a trader, and we gain the event that allows us to establish the East India Company as our commercial enterprise subject, which we will do. That's the type of gameplay I'm doing. So let the company take control over our Indian affairs. We release them in India. They become a commercial enterprise and perma claims on various areas. We administrate India ourselves. We get those perma claims, or we'll see how this company will fare. We release them, they become a commercial enterprise, and play as them. Interesting. That's how you play as the East India Company, huh? Okay, but that's what we're gonna do, man. We relinquish control of India to them. There we go. Really good Governor General for a start. And I wonder how much these guys can get, because I'm hoping I can give all of India and just India to them, right? I don't want them taking stuff over here. I guess we can select that later, but yeah, there we go. We officially have a subject in India, ladies and gentlemen. The way we're gonna do it over in this region, because I still don't have the capacity to bring in multiple armies over here, is we're gonna do a war here, then go back to Africa, finish these guys up. War here, then go back if we need to again. And that's it, how we're gonna do it. We're gonna swap between these two regions, and then just between these two regions. So for now, let's take these guys, down to Southeast Asia, and I think it's time to fight Palembang or Indrapura down here. Things are really calm over in Europe, man. We have like -8 unrest. No one's rebelling like anywhere. You know, we're chilling. I wonder, do we move off the British army and take them somewhere else to do some stuff? Maybe we use them to beat up Betsy Misaraka, Mahafali, and whoever's in the middle. We still have a huge truce with Kilwa. It costs 13 points to Dev Amsterdam? Are you kidding me? And it's at 18 already. Bruh. Right. That's right. So the Age of Reformation has started, and we actually have some bad things happening for us here as Britain, man. There's the War of the Roses. It's complete because we didn't actually trigger it, and we reached the Age of Reformation. So uncertain times are ahead. Every new ruler basically has a 50-50% chance either to remain Catholic or not. We also gain -1 tolerance of heretics and -25% religious unity, which is really bad, considering the fact that we don't have any provinces that cause us religious disunity. Either, Mary, of course. So, Mary 436 of English heritage following the Catholic faith becomes a ruler, or she's not fit to rule. No, she is fit to rule, bruh. Okay, so, the Reformation must be enforced. We lose people in... Let me read these. This is kind of frick. They're all stupid decisions. Let's stay with the Pope for now since we're still Catholic, man. Anyway, to stop the Dutch revolt and still become Anglican, we need to accept all of these cultures. So, Flemish, Dutch, and Frisian, depending on what we have. We have Dutch and Flemish. I don't think we have Frisian. So, we can do that. And also, they all have to be Catholic, and we need to have completed humanist ideas. So I think if we go ahead and accept these two now, we can't do both of them, obviously. I guess I can demote Gascon. We don't have Gascon. I can promote Flemish and Dutch. So now they're officially accepted. And then I also need to have them be Catholic, and I need to have humanist ideas. Then I can move my capital back to London without triggering the Dutch revolt, and then we can go ahead and flip to Anglican. France. Okay, so I actually have brought down the British army down here. Let's go ahead and declare on Mahafali, who I just spied on, and we'll co-belligerent Imerina and Betsy Misaraka. So that will be all of Madagascar ours after this war. Ooh, let's support the Neapolitan Republic. Maybe Naples will break free. At this point, I'm also finished spying on Palembang. Let's declare on them too. They're allied to Barus and Indrapura. We'll take these guys one by one because AE is pretty high right here. Naples actually did break free. Suck it, France. Stop. We interrupt this program to bring you important news. If you're enjoying episode 2 of this England to Great Britain World Domination Grand Campaign, why not hit that subscribe button if you haven't already? It'll let you stay up to date for when I drop the next videos, and of course you can watch other videos too. And don't forget to leave a like if you do end up enjoying this video. Thank you so much, and thank you for this awesome reception that the series has gotten so far. Back to the video. What the frig? The Elizabethan era? I'm getting such awesome rulers, man. She's even better than Mary from the Pole. Mary the Pole? Hell yeah. Oh my god, I get these every time? I can become an empire after deving. And there it is, the British Empire. Alright, we're almost done creating a colony in Colombia as well. My war with the Madagascar guys is done, so let's go ahead and piece them out. We will be full annexing these guys because they are in the Zanzibar trade node. There we go, very nice, no one cares about this. Lost a bunch of diplo points, let's core that up. Let's add this to the Zanzibar trade node, just like that. And my war with these Palembang guys is finished as well. White pieced their allies. We're full annexing these guys too. And there we go, that gets added to the Malacca trade node. Now, we can take another mission over here, which is colonize the Spice Islands. We unlock the Spice Act Parliament issue and various claims in this region. What is the Spice Act Parliament issue? Increases the chance to discover spices and cloves. Nice. Honestly, man, as cool as this is right here, it is a little bit annoying doing it for literally every colony that pops up. It kind of stops me in my tracks of what I'm doing. I know it's like super dope for here, and you can make all of the Cape of Good Hope gold and stuff like that, but you know what, man, I don't know. Do I get rid of it or do I keep it? I'm gonna keep it for a little bit longer, but if I get annoyed by it, it's out. So I'm about to finish coring these provinces that we took in Madagascar. Then I'm gonna declare on Kilwa. After that, I think we're gonna go over to India and fight Vij, who does seem to be pretty weak. In the meantime, we've established another colonial subject, Colombia, right here. Let's go ahead and give them subsidies for 400 years right here so they can colonize as well. That's the reason I'm giving my colonies subsidies. Of course, when they colonize everything they can colonize, I will stop subsidizing them. So yeah, let's continue exploring with this guy. And now I'm establishing Brazil as well. So let's send that second guy here. The third guy is obviously in Africa, working on colonizing the coast. After we're done with Kilwa, I'm also going to declare on Ajuran, take down Malindi and Mombasa, and we'll have the Zanzibar trade node unlocked, so no more fighting African nations after Kilwa and these three guys. After that, though, we will probably have to fight some European guys for stuff over here like Spain and France, which I'm gonna get to later. And of course Benin, we can't forget about Benin. Okay, cores have finished. Let's go ahead and declare on Kilwa. They're allied to Kazembe, who I can't see, but it's not a problem because we don't even want everything from them. And by the way, this is the East Indies subcontinent, man. If you can't see, it's all huge, boys. We have to conquer half of the world here if you don't see it yet. There's another mission though, colonize Canada after 10 provinces are there. I guess Canada has 10 provinces now, so we can take that. North American fur trade happens, we get some events, and the price of fur increases, which is super, super nice. And Kilwa will already accept. There we go. We're done with them. We've settled America because the United American Colonies have, colonized 10 provinces. Conquistador, which sucks because I just recruited one. And we unlocked the Taxation Acts and Acts of Representation Parliament issues. Now, we do have 3 unique ones right here. Oh, I guess the debate is done. So what is this? This is mutually exclusive with Taxation Acts. This gives us minus 10% liberty to Zaire subjects till the end of the game. And this gives us plus 15% global tariffs until the end of the game. Tariffs isn't really relevant at all, man. You can run these colonial nations with like 0% tariffs. So I'm actually just gonna go with this. Not that we're gonna have trouble with our colonial guys in anyway, but yeah, let's go with this. Mill support, Diplo support, ignore corruption, inflation, don't want to get rid of that guy. Diplo support, bribe MP, mill support, and there we go. That's done. Now we have another one, the Spice Act, which we haven't done just yet. Let's go ahead and wrap that one up as well. Placate nobles, grant army concessions, and there we go. That's done as well. This increases the chances for spices and cloves over here, which is super nice too. And look, man, my guys are actually already starting wars. The United Colonies of America have declared on, I'm not going to pronounce that, Fox, and not going to pronounce that. I wonder if they can beat them, man. They probably should be able to. Let's send them a gift right here to help them out a bit. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and declare on Ajuran because I have spied on them. I do have sea tile access, and we're also gonna annex Mombasa and Malindi here too. Let's not co-belligerent Mombasa because Adal will come in like that. That's a wrap on Diplo. Completed it pretty quickly. Global trade power and Diplo rep. Okay, Ivory Coast is done. No big deal, but France just declared on the Mamluks in the French conquest of Hama. And what? Whoa, wait a minute. They have the 2 Sicilies as a junior partner now. Oh, that's their claims on there. They actually declared. You never see the AI do this, man. If France actually does manage to take provinces here, I will be extremely surprised. Imagine we have to fight not only the Ottomans and Mamluks for Egypt, but France too. That would be absolutely insane, man. The British and Napoleon meeting in Egypt. Portugal declared on Tafilalt. I know I lost stab right there, but the Ottomans haven't come in though. They won't even come in. Sure, I'll accept that. Oh, Timbuktu is in this. I guess I'll just let myself get sieged down here, man. And Adruan and their allies are finally willing to accept giving me everything over here in the Zanzibar trade node. That's all I want, and that's the peace deal. Perfect, man. Okay, so we fought all of the African guys except for Benin. I still can't spy on them. Obviously, like I said, we'll need to fight Spain and France later on too, but it's no biggie. It really isn't. All right, it's time to move on with our conquests in India now. We're pretty close to wrapping up a colony in Brazil as well. As we can see, there are 4 colonial regions in South America. After Brazil, I guess we'll do La Plata, but from this other side, then Peru. And for Mexico, man, honestly, I think I'm just gonna have to fight some of these natives. I mean, the British East Indies, the West Indies have claims on this, and it might even actually go to them, but we'll see how we do it. You know, I have established the important ones that I wanted, which were Canada, Eastern America, and the West Indies. Those are like the most important ones to move to the channel. Of course, you can route all of this to the channel as well. You know, Panama goes to the Caribbean, Caribbean go to Chesapeake, Chesapeake goes to well, it can actually go to the Gulf of St. Lawrence and then to the English Channel, but it exits directly to, and these down south, you can send them to the Ivory Coast and then up to the English Channel. So yeah, a little trade lesson right there, but we're chilling. These guys are exploring, and now it's actually time to declare on Vijayanagar for the conquest of let's do Cochin, for example. They're out to Mewar and Gartha, but they're super weak. I should be able to roll over them with just this one army right here, man. We'll see how much we can take, and I'll be feeding all of this to the East India Company. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little tester here. This is the piece out on Vij. I got Mewar out because Bahmani's declared on them. Someone else declared on Vij too. Let's take this. It is a bit high aggressive expansion, but what I want to test is, will it go directly to me, or will it auto-transfer to the East India Company? Because, you know, so I know for next wars whether to transfer it to them immediately when I occupy it, or I can just take it for myself and then give it to them. So let's see this. There we go. Let's wait for a month. So it does not get automatically transferred to the East India Company. Okay, so now we can give it to them. Okay, there we go. I've given it all to them. It's also time for our tier 7 government reform. We have strengthened parliament, -20 max absolutism, parliament backing chest, dev discount, and primary culture. Nah, I'm just gonna go with the advisors. There's Brazil as well, finally catching one of these instead of just seeing it out. I'm coming up with the generic names for stuff that I can't think of, man. I just called this Colombia. I think I'm just gonna call this, I don't know, just Brazil. But Brazil doesn't sound very British, man. How about, since it's gonna be such a grand and big colony, you know, perhaps we can call it New Scotland. You know, I think our biggest colony is gonna be Mexico, you know, that colony, and that is gonna be called New England to sort of represent, you know, how powerful and rich it is and how superior. But we will call Brazil New Scotland. I know it's not kind of Nova Scotia, and this is supposed to be Nova Scotia. Then again, Canada is kind of big as well, but yeah, that's the way I'm thinking about it. New Scotland, you know, the climate is similar, the people are similar, the food is similar. People say that Scotland and Brazil could be the same nation in real life, right? So yeah, let's just call it New Scotland. So Muisca here declared on my colony Colombia. I enforced peace, and of course they didn't want to accept, so now I'm in that war too. Let's go ahead and help Colombia, but I can't get guys there, can I? I can get these guys there. Let's take them. All right, Muisca has been defeated. There we go. All of this will go to Colombia. Idiots. We're really started to make bank with trade now, man. I got 1 million merchants. Now, while all of that has been going on, I have been secretly converting all of these provinces in the Low Countries to English culture, and they're all finally done. So now, I don't think we should be able to get the Dutch revolt anymore, man. So let's move our capital back to London. And let's see if that starts triggering, and if it doesn't, that's great. We are officially eligible for the Anglican event. Capital's been moved back to London, man, and that ain't triggering. Now, we got another mission as well. Let's see which one it is. Early industry. Okay, so manufactories. Coal is now available if we've embraced manufactories. So yeah, we can get coal a little earlier. Let's get this. Now, let's finally move on with wars in Southeast Asia and go hard on a couple of nations over here. I just got a claim on Indrapura. I'll declare as soon as it shows up, and we'll take provinces from them, and maybe Malacca too. There's another mission in the meantime. Should be develop British identity. We gain 1 stab, or if we complete 50 British provinces, 150 Diplo points. Sure. Okay, this war here is done. This is what I'm taking. You know what? I've actually thought of a name for Colombia. Why don't we do a trend with all of the South American colonies, naming them after regions in over here in our you know, heartland. So one can be like New Scotland, New Ireland, New Wales. I know they don't look like each other. And then New England, I said it would be Mexico. That's in North America. So maybe we rename this England, New Scotland, New Ireland, New Wales. And then we'll think of other names for the North American guys. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to rename Brazil to New England. This is going to be New Scotland. This is going to be New Ireland, New Wales, something like that. Yeah, why not? I've also been doing all of these colonial thingies for quite a while now. And I have everything pretty much everywhere. I just update it whenever I take, you know, stuff in a new trade company. All right, but now that we're done in Southeast Asia, I have come back to West Africa to fight Benin and Bonoman for the final Ivory Coast trade provinces that are owned by African nations. After that, it's only Spain and France. So yeah, let's do Benin and then we'll do Bonoman. Okay, one more province left until we establish... this is New England, by the way. This is New Ireland. I'm doing them by size. So this is going to be New Scotland. This is going to be New Wales. We can establish New Wales. I know I'm suffering from Tordesillas still because all of this has gone to Castile and Portugal already in the south, but I don't give a frick. I think we're eligible for Anglican now, man. I should be getting it, you know, anytime now. So unless Ireland got it but rejected it, I don't think they can get it. Unless Scotland got it, but no, Scotland's Protestant. Yeah, let's go ahead and colonize Peru, which, only 3 provinces. I guess I'll have to fight some of the natives for stuff there, huh? That's okay, we can get it started. Okay, since I don't want to full annex Benin here... Shout out Ireland. I don't know how they got there. They're willing to give this to me, so there we go. The war with Benin is done. We can add that to a trade company. Let's go take just 1 province from Bonoman. Maximilian? Now what's this? I don't know what this De La Pole dynasty is that we got, man. I really don't know how we got rid of our own guys. We had some pretty good rulers going there. Let's go Diplo. It's not there. It's political. Yeah, dynastic. Yeah, no one else has the De La Pole dynasty. I wonder how we got it, but Maximilian, man, it's not a very British name, you know? It reminds you of the Habsburg guy. Let's just go with the classic English name, bro. Like good old, Steve. There we go. Stephen De La Pole. After Africa, I gotta go back to India, man. East India Company isn't looking very strong. These guys should be able to declare their own wars, so we're gonna fight Vij hard here. Okay, done with Bonoman too. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Now, Portugal's calling me in versus Charca and Ichma right here. I'm gonna accept. I've already started building a merc company right here. I'm actually gonna separate peace for 4 provinces to establish Peru instantly. Okay, so while we're dealing with these Peruvian guys to help out Portugal, I've established my troops, so I've put them over here actually, and we're gonna be declaring on on Vij in just about a year. Okay, separate piecing Charca for 4 provinces here. There we go. Once we core this up, British Peru will be established. And once this one finished colonizing, of course. All right, there's the deck on Vij. Might even full annex them here. You know, does it make more sense to make these guys self-governing colonies? They do gain an additional colonist like that, so if they're crown colonies, what do they get? Land for that's for me, and the falling on the crown colony. They lose money, global settler increase, autonomy change. Private enterprise, that's the ship one, and self-governing colony, they gain dev discount and a colonist, and they're more rebellious. I feel like we should swap all of these guys to self-governing colonies, man. There we go. There's New Scotland established in Argentina. I think it costs money to do this, if I'm being honest. But frick it. Let's make New England self-governing. Let's make New Ireland self-governing. Yeah, it doesn't cost money, does it? There we go. Let's make the West Indies self-governing. And once we're completely done colonizing with everything, that's when I'll swap them back to crown colonies. This should make them expand faster, man. Yeah, it does cost money. See? I'm gonna take out a couple of loans for that. There we go. Just so we can get it done faster. I don't want to forget about it. So there we go. Change colonial type. Self-governing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 6 of these guys. I think these guys are the only ones not receiving subsidies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So let's go ahead and subsidize New Scotland as well for 400 years. Oh, there's Anglican. Nice. What I did was break the alliance with the Pope and scornfully insult him so I could declare statute in restraint of appeals or whatever it's called. So we can evangelize the new, we can found a new state church. Anglican is enabled, Pope hates me. Okay, it'll become our state religion. Nice. Evangelize the new church to the world. Anglican enabled, Anglican because of the new state religion. The rulers also change. That's how we spawn a center of reformation. What's the difference between these two? Let me read nice. I think this one just makes everyone hate me. So what's the point? There we go. We founded a new state church and we're officially Anglican, ladies and gentlemen. So let's missionary strength, that too. We can finally do a mission, I guess. Yeah, handle the Reformation. If we went Anglican, we gain 100 church power. Tolerance of the true faith, monarch admin skill +1. Nice, I like that. So now we should have this as well. We can change, of course, these guys. That's very nice. But let's see. Clergy influence, mercantilism, money, stab, innovativeness. A random owned colony gets 100 pop. Sure. There we go. Colony finished, right? Nice. Let's gather those up and let's set these guys to automatically convert. Religious unity is horrible now. We might get a disaster if I'm being honest, but But now that we're done over here, I guess the next region to go to would be Louisiana, Mexico, California, or Cascadia. Now, Mexico, I actually can establish a colony there, man. This region is still in Mexico, so let's put those guys down too. Mexico is next. And we're done with Vij. Let's see if we can feed it all to the East India Company. They can't take it all. Let's see if I can take it all. I can take it all, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it and then give it to them. That might push them over 100%, but who cares? My army's here, bruh. Or maybe that second option spawned the Center of Reformation. Yeah, I may have chosen wrong on that Anglican spawn thing, but who cares? I think we fight Spain and France as soon as everything that I need in Africa is colonized. And almost everything I need is colonized. They got the entire coast. I just need someone to grab this and this. And, well, I guess there's a couple of more islands left. We got that one, these two, and this one. Yo, a hawk fan, nice. New Wales is here too. Okay, just Mexico, California, and Cascadia to go. Louisiana, I really can't enter unless I do wars, so it's just gonna pop up later once we really start conquering these guys. But this is even better, man. I'm wasting less time colonizing like this since all of these guys are turning into federations and stuff, and they're ending up settling their tribal lands, so... You know what? The faster way to establish colonies is to fight natives instantly, but the chiller way is to just establish them, subsidize them, and once the natives are done, well, you just come in and take everything. By the way, if you're interested in the entire subcontinent of Oceania, this is it right here, man. So for Oceania, not only do we have to own Australia and New Zealand, but all of these blue provinces that you see here. So basically from Guam all the way to Hawaii over here, to Easter Island down here, and, you know, back to Australia and New Zealand. So this entire region, man, we really are gonna rule the waves. Yeah. You know, it's the game is so long, man, when you're in various regions like this. You know, I've been recording for 4 hours right now, give or take. Let's call it 3. By now, I would have... Some videos would be done getting recorded by now, but I've only played about 30-ish years here, I think. So I don't know, man. Yeah, it's really slow when we're in various regions like this. Still fun though, still fun. Either way, let's continue our conquest in Southeast Asia now by wiping out Pasai. Over in India though, I'm gonna declare on Kotte, and in this same war I'm gonna make Bahmanis end their alliance with Bengal, so it's easier to fight Bahmanis later. Hey, we've circumnavigated the globe. Over here, we're done with Pasai, so there we go. Just the 2 more guys in Sumatra as ours. And here we're done with Kotte. I'm gonna give all of this to the East India Company. I'm also spying on the Maldives now. Once I take care of the Maldives, they're allied to Hormuz. We can take that too. In the meantime, there's a seas Ceylon. We get a stock exchange in Kotte, 3 base production, and some other good things. Damn, I'm just noticing New Wales got its ass beat by Cusco. We're gonna have to help them out soon. Alright, I guess we're doing some New World stuff too. Let's declare on Cusco and reconquer New Wales' cores, man. Let's co-belligerent all of these Incan guys, because I'm kind of tired of them. Over here, though, I've spied on the Maldives, so let's take the Maldives and that one Hormuzi province. 1 out, 2 out. Oh my god, the War of the Protestant League? No. No. Okay, 3 out and 4 out. Okay, that's all the Incan guys gone, pretty much, except Charca. Colonization is so fast with this right here, man. Oh, I didn't know the East India Company can colonize, man, and they are. In fact, they have, they're colonizing these 2 they've actually finished colonizing this. Now, that's not something I wanted because I only wanted them to own the region of India, and those aren't in the region of India, they're in the East Indies. I guess they're interested because it's in the Coromandel trade node, but can I seize land from them is what I'm wondering. So there's the East India Company, seize land. Yeah, we can. We can do this one. Okay, so that there we go. I take Christmas Island, and let's see if I can take Cocos Island as well. Yes, I can. Okay, cool. I don't want them owning that. If they colonize anything else down here, I'll also be taking it. I only want them to own India. There we go. What? Finally, 4th idea group time. I'm taking tech super early because we're rolling in points, obviously. We're going humanist here for sure. Finally, an unconditional from the Maldives. I will be keeping the Maldives, right? Yes, I will. And I'll transfer this over that I've sieged down. Yeah, it's already owned by the East India Company. Okay, so Maldives for me, that for them, and we're done right here. Excellent. This can also be inserted into the Coromandel Trade Company, which is kind of weird. I said that many times already, but cool. Now we're done. I think also France and Spain own everything that we want to fight them for in Africa. Yeah, so I'm colonizing this right now. As soon as I colonize this too, or someone else like Spain, I'll fight Spain and France and take like this province, these provinces, this right here, that right there, all of this down here, and these 4 islands right here. So with that, we'll definitely own the entirety of the Ivory Coast, Cape of Good Hope, and Zanzibar trade nodes, and one of our goals will already be accomplished. You know, let's consider that one goal, the New World stuff, the other goal. This can be a third goal right here, and I don't know. I've already said it so many times what I want to do. Yep. Colonies are also declaring, man. Canada just declared on Huron, so there we go. 26k versus 15k. Yeah, they should be able to handle this. Printing press. Okay, now I've got both of these armies right here. Let me just check combat with. Okay, we need to bump them up a little bit. In fact, what I'll do is this. I know we're way over force limit. As soon as they're finished building, we're hitting Bahmanis hard to continue growing the East India Company. Well, Stephen died. All right, frick it. Let's declare them Bahmanis here. They're allied to they're allied to Sistan and Delhi. Oh, wait, Delhi isn't that big. Ooh, they got 60k. Damn, this might not be the right choice, man. These guys all got so huge, but we really gotta take them down, though. Is there any risk of rebels in Africa? No, there isn't. These are all colonial guys. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade these guys and bring them in too. This one, once again, for roleplay reasons, I'm gonna keep as British Mexico because, you know, the Spanish have already established New Spain here, and we know that, you know, the natives call this Mexico. We weren't here first, so keeping it simple, British Mexico. Now, these guys actually don't have a lot to colonize here, man, so these I'm gonna make a crown colony instantly. There we go. I'm still gonna give them subsidies, of course, but I don't think they have a lot to colonize. Yeah, there we go. Let's increase it like that. The money events you get like mid-game are insane once you colonize. I just got an event for 6,500 ducats, bro. And these assholes have re-allied Bengal. Break my life, man. I outnumber them by quite a lot, but it is what it is. Let's just do a conquest for Mysore right there. All right, very tough war, man, but I think it's finally done. Jesus, I didn't even go and siege Bengal, Delhi, or Sistan. I waited till now to piece them out. It's been like 6 years of this war, man. Super tough. They are really powerful. This is sort of the period where we start to lag behind due to not having mill ideas, but yeah. Let's just take as much as we can from Bahmanis here, man. Mainly focusing on the coastline, and I'll feed it all to the East India Company. We can actually take so much, but do we do this? Bahmanis, Gujarat, Persia, Delhi, Sistan. This is like, I'm definitely gonna get coalition with that. Let's not take inland stuff then. I'll just do something like this. Yeah, okay, there we go. So nice. I border Orissa and Gujarat like this too. But yeah, I'm gonna feed all of these provinces to the East India Company now. We can take a mission, dominate the New World, trade efficiency, global tariffs, all colonial subjects gain 50% production efficiency and trade efficiency. Why did that fulfill now? Wait, this is for North and South America. I own more than 200 provinces? Really? I mean, I guess you can see it. Oh, these guys. Canada and the United Colonies, man, they've been putting in the work, I'll give you that. There we go. Now that'll make them richer. It's also time for our tier 8 gov reform time. We can go exploitation of the New World. This is very nice. I also gain a 4th colonist. So British Cascadia is about to be done. I've sent a guy to here. So we'll start establishing California as well. But now all of the free guys, they're going to be focusing on the old world and Australia. Actually, this guy can go ahead and establish Australia, man. You know, we've actually grown a lot in these like 40-ish years that we've been playing. We started out with like 1,000 and something dev. Now we're at 2,500. Yeah. All right, my colonies have been doing quite a lot, especially these guys, as you saw. But since I encountered trouble with Bahmanis over here, might as well make myself more powerful elsewhere because I don't want to risk getting my ass kicked by France and Spain, especially since they're allied. So it's time to bully someone weaker than me, just like in real life, boys. That's what you gotta do. So I'm gonna be declaring wars on these native nations now. I said we would do this like episode 3 or later or something like that, but I'm honestly tired of all the boat stuff right here, and I just want someone else to do something for me. So I'm just gonna declare on Ichisi, and these are their allies. Everyone is co-belligerented. I'll annex everyone. All of this should go to the United Colonies, even though that's West Indies' goal. That's a wrap on Humanist 2, obviously, since we haven't been coring anything ourselves, mostly. It's all of this, man. I'm gonna take this. Meanwhile, you're probably interested to see who won the War of the Protestant League, and the Emperor did. The Emperor is Bohemia, by the way. Catholic has won. Not too strong of reformation this game. And there we go. We have Cascadia as well. Since I'm the first one here, we're just gonna call it Cascadia. Self-governing, let's subsidize. All right, well, while those guys are busy in the New World, I've been seizing some provinces that the East India Company colonized over here, and I actually got back 2 provinces I accidentally gave to them. So let's fight no one. Let's spy on Siak, and then I'll fight Siak. All right, let's peace out all of these guys. All of this will go to the United Colonies. And there we go, that's done. I might have overextended them over 100 with this, but yeah, let's hope not. I've finally integrated Ireland. Very cool. Okay, let's go for Siak. Hey, okay, so the East India Company is continuing to colonize provinces I don't want them to colonize, which is fine. I can just seize them from them, no big deal. But they've colonized this. Now, you guys mentioned this monument in the, in the comments for last video. I don't care about it too much. It's not like it's going to help us a whole lot, but it's great. So now, once we're done with this war that I'm doing versus Siak, I can simply, once again, just like I've been doing so far, seize... I can do it now, actually. There we go. I'm gonna seize it now, and we're immediately gonna, core that province up and build that monument up to tier 3 too, because we're rich. There we go. It's at tier 3. Now, I don't think this will go to a colonial nation, so I guess we are adding everything in the Polynesian Triangle trade node to a trade company too. Right? Yep, okay, we can... right, I didn't full state these just yet. There we go. Let's do that. So now we should be good there. Perfect. Okay, we're done with Siak. Let's go ahead and full annex them just like that. And I think I'll take Kedah too. This is quite a lot of A, but maybe we won't take Kedah. That doesn't change anything, frick it. Actually disloyal subjects? You gotta be kidding me. Who? Wait, Kelantan? I don't want no tributaries, bruh. Okay, who is disloyal here? East India Company and Canada? Really? Do they really think I'm that weak? I'm kind of getting overwhelmed by all of these different regions that we need to conquer in, man. So I think I'm gonna give these guys a rest a little bit. My hand's starting to hurt as well. My wrist, I mean. So yeah, why not focus on wiping out some of these native guys right here? I don't know. Who do we go for? The Chickasaw Federation. They're allied to Fox. I mean, we can chain co-belligerent a million guys over here if we want to. But do we want to? Nah, let's just go for these guys. There we go. There we go. Pieced out the 2 other 1 province guys. Now piecing out the main guys. All of this, once again, I think should go to the United Colonies. Unless... let's see. Let me unpause. No, not everything went to them. So this and these 3 didn't go to them. Those are... yeah, those are in colonial Louisiana. They slightly fixed this whole colony border gore thing. But look, still, Canada is colonizing into colonial Eastern America, which I don't think should be possible. I don't want that to happen. Either way, we can't actually core these provinces, huh? Now, I was looking at Portugal here too, man. I'm stronger than them and their colonies. They don't have any allies. Portugal, they own this pretty much here. They're not doing almost any colonization in the old world. In fact, not almost any. They're, well, there we go. Some provinces there. And yeah, they don't really, they have like Peru, Rio de Plata, and Brazil. We're way more powerful than them. My force limit is, should I reestablish the European army? And then where would I take it then? I don't know. Another one to India, I guess. My manpower kind of sucks. They got 35k. They're not strong at all, bro. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's just take these guys right here. I'm actually also building Man of Wars, bro. And I built the HMS Lionheart here, the flagship of the fleet. So yeah, let's fight Portugal. Let's fight Portugal. I'll take these 2 from them. Then we'll also fight the Hasinai Federation. And then I'll be able to core these. Or at least the ones I won't will get auto-transferred to Louisiana. And I might even take stuff down here. I know it's always like, oh, you should full annex the overlords so you get their colonies for free. I don't want to full annex the overlord. I just want their colonies this time. So yeah, let's move these guys to Portugal and we'll beat their ass. Not to Portugal, I guess, to Arguin. All right, got 2 flagships in here. Got some man of wars as well. Let's go ahead and declare on Portugal for colonialism, I guess. So we're in this war and I have started being coalitioned by North American guys and Indian guys, man. We're gonna have to chill here. I hate these types of coalition. Okay, since this is a colonial war, I could actually take all of South America from Portugal. You know, that's the CB, man. For only 33 war score, I can keep going here. So I do need this one right here as well. Let's check what else they have in the New World. Yeah, I clicked on this already. Since this isn't... it is a colony. But these are like way more than... than the other ones, than the South American ones. So yeah, I also nabbed this right here. In this map mode, I'm noticing East India Company is colonizing even more, so I'll just be seizing all those provinces from them. There we go, we can get that. That's midway. What else do they have that I need? I don't really see anything else. And I don't think there's anywhere else in the New World they can enter and start colonizing here. I think all of the coastal provinces are pretty much done, except for Alaska, of course. So let's get Bermuda as well. That's in North America. And I don't know, can I take all of this, man? I wonder. Will they give this to me, or is this like way too much AE? So that has taken me to 117 AE, and it says a coalition will form, but these guys are already in the coalition. And in Europe, it's only Portugal. So I'm gonna peace out for this, and that's all I need from Portugal, ladies and gentlemen. War reps, they won't give to me. There we go, let's sort by name again. And yeah, they can just concede them as well, right? I don't know if that's better or not. I'm gonna do this. And there we go. Just like that, all of this will go to my South American colonial nations, and the stuff in the rest of the world, I'm gonna add to trade companies. So let's enter here at Ivory Coast. Anything down here? Nope. Anything in Zanzibar? Nope. Malacca, let's check. Yes. The Moluccas, yes. Philippines, no. Australia, a colonial nation, is going to form there. And I do have the Polynesian Triangle as well. If we unpause once, all of that goes to them. Why didn't this go to no one? It's because they're not finished. Okay, so once they're finished, they will go to the appropriate nations. And also I can start coring. Sure, let's core everything. I don't even know what I'm supposed to core, but yeah, a nation actually just left the coalition. Yeah, no one in Europe is mad, which is what I was concerned for. These guys over here are mad, so I'm gonna back off on India and Southeast Asia for a little bit. I think we're gonna continue focusing on North American guys. And man, how do I catch Spain or France by themselves? I can hit Brittany. France will come into that. I can make them break the alliance with Spain, then hit Spain. Especially, once again, I wonder if I do have colonialism for them as well. I do have colonialism for them as well. So I can hit Spain for their colonies in the New World as well. If we go like this, yeah, they're not that big either, man. They're not that big either. We can probably take all of this along with South Africa and various islands that they have elsewhere. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's finish colonizing this. I'll bring the African army up to here, and I'll put down another army in Britain. We'll go for Brittany and do what I just said. And there even is a reason to fight Brittany. They're colonizing in the Caribbean as well. And finally, there's the mission Rule Britannia, because I just built 40 man-o-wars. And most importantly, reduce liberty of desire on other continent. I'm doing a bunch of these acts now. Don't need these though. Okay, so built up the armies. Navy is here as well, as we can see. Let's go ahead and declare on Brittany for taking their... Wait, Spain? Spain is defender of the faith. Oh, do they guarantee someone? They got Tyrona as a vassal, which is these small guys. I noticed this earlier, but France come in as... I can't. There's no way to fight for one of these guys without fighting the other, especially because of the defender of the faith shit. I don't think it'll be that difficult. It's just that I gotta roll through France to get to Spain, and if their entire armies are here, which might as well be because they're not colonizing that much, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. I don't have almost any mill modifiers, man. France has gone quality and offensive. Spain has gone quality and defensive. They're gonna crush me. If I had problems with Bahmanis, I'm definitely gonna have problems with these guys. Is it then worth declaring directly on Spain, where Poland would actually come and help? I've had these guys for so long, I forgot I actually had them. Yeah, maybe we do Spain directly, right? Just white piece France real quick, make them end the alliance with Brittany and Spain, and then continue pushing. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's declare for colony, I don't know, South America. What's that? I don't even know which one that is, bro, but I'm gonna declare on for that one. Tucume. It's probably, yeah, there it is. It's right there. France and Lorraine are coming in along with their colonies. My guys are coming in. We do outnumber them by quite a lot, especially with Poland, but even without Poland. So frick it, it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm just so dominant in the New World already, bro. There's Australia, finally. We can make them a self-governing colony. And there's another mission. By the way, I'm in Spain. I'm in France already. Let's just bomb Paris. I already did that. Okay, so another mission. Let me try and find it right here. Settle Australia. National unrest and global settler increase. Nice, I like that. And by the way, let's examine this over here. So we have the colony of New Granada, which is basically colonial Colombia, right? let's go ahead and select all of these provinces manually from this peace screen right here. Not them, not them. Okay, so that is also not a part of the colony. So this is, let's say 2020 war score, okay? And what if I choose seed Colombia? Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's the same, huh? So I don't gotta click them one by one. Okay, so if they concede Colombia, Eastern America, really 4 war score for that? Let me see if it is 4 war score. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Okay, concede Colombia, concede Eastern America, Mexico, Canada, and Peru. They pretty much give me almost everything over here. However, they also don't, I don't have the Louisiana colony just yet. In fact, they're, sieging the provinces I'm trying to core over here, or it's only one. Nah, they are sieging the provinces I want to core. So once I establish Louisiana, I'll be able to get seed Louisiana as well. And then this right here is California. I can't do that either because I don't have California just yet, but that'll also get established when this is done. So it's kind of weird, man. I'm crushing them over in Spain with the help of Poland. Piecing out France was actually relatively easy. I didn't really see their armies. In fact, they skirted around me to go and siege me here. Poland came in, we're sieging them. Now, the most painful part about doing any grand conquest like this, chasing someone around in the New World. And my colonies aren't competent enough to do it themselves. You know, look, they're all split. Everyone comes to unsiege these two. Once they unsiege these two, everyone will go to unsiege, I don't know, this, and then they'll just keep running around. So maybe we cut it early, man. Are there any more forts right here? Yeah, let's continue sieging this. Once we get around 70 war score, I'll peace out for like half of the stuff. And there we go. That's 77% war score, man. I really wanted to take Louisiana, but I guess we'll do it later. So let's get everything in South America, which is Colombia, and then I'll nab these two. I'll also nab Galapagos, even though it's not in a colony, and the, what you call it, the Falklands. Then let's get Eastern America. Will they give me Mexico? Eastern America, Canada, they'll give me that. Mexico, they'll also give me. Can I push a little bit more? That's in California, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Let's take this. They won't give me that. I can probably only do very little here. Or no. You know what? We'll get to Louisiana, California, and the rest of the stuff later. I'm satisfied with this for now. So there we go. There's the peace deal with Spain, and we almost own all of South America. How did this happen? I don't know. By the way, I haven't shown this, but since we're pretty much done establishing colonial nations everywhere, Louisiana will form as soon as these two are cored up. California will form as soon as this one is done colonizing. I've shifted focus completely to, you know, the Southeast Asia right here because Australia has formed as well. I just remembered I never gave them subsidies. So let's go ahead and do that now. There we go, just like that. And yeah, I'm just focusing on the uncolonized provinces in the East Indies. Okay, now I'm trying to help Mexico. This always happens when you grow Mexico too quickly, so I need to beat up all of these rebels for them. They're too weak, but Louisiana just formed. I seed it out as always. That's holding down C. Now, since Louisiana was conquered by the French and named after King Louis, our famous kings are always Henry, of course, so you know what that means. And that will be Henriana. You know, it does make more sense to have an I instead of a Y, but this is like Henri. This is like the French guy, right? So Henry Land? I mean, we got a French dynasty. Might as well do it like this, yeah. Might as well put an I there. I don't know. I can't get the spelling, man, like this. Henriana? No, I do like it. I do like it. There we go. And that's the final colony established, man. I think we have them all right now looking at the colonial and trade regions. We got Cascadia, California, British Mexico, Canada, United Colonies of America, Henriana, the West Indies, what was this? New Ireland, New England, New Wales, and New Scotland. And over here we have Australia. So that's all of the possible colonial nations. We got the British East India Company in India, and everything else that you see like this is trade company. Everything that is yellow is owned by me directly and is trade company, and all of this right here is stated. So yeah, looking pretty good. Start off with 1K dev, now we're at 4K. So even though we haven't played more than 100 years, as we usually do in one part so far, we've, you know, we've quadrupled our dev, man. You know, I don't want my tariffs to be this high, man, on some of these subjects, but really with the East India Company, it's just, you know, Donald J. Trump gaming over here, man. I can't lower it more than this. Can I decrease it on the US at least? No, they're already on a minimum too. I wonder why theirs is so big. Is it because they're the biggest? I don't think they're the biggest. I think Mexico probably has more dev than them at this point, but actually, no. All right, while we're dealing with Mexico's problems right here. Wait, oh my God, dude. This is disgusting. And I saw that they were at war with this nation too, but I was like, they can't take it. This is absolutely horrifying. See, that's the kind of stuff I don't want to see in EU5, man. But either way, let's continue growing to 13 colonies, man. I'm gonna declare on these guys who are allied to a bunch of other tiny guys. Whatever. I guess we're done with these guys. This is all we can take. Let's do like Huron now. There we go, these guys. More conquest. More conquest. Colonies are super powerful now, man. They're huge. At least, you know, the stable ones. Yeah, the Y doesn't look good now that I see it, bro. I'm sorry. It's got to be the French way, yo. Henriana. There we go, you know. Or Jamesiana? New James Land, Jamestown, Ville. No, those are all city names, bro. Why are no regions named after guys? It's just Louisiana, but Anna might be the French way. What about Henryland? Let's keep it Henriana for now. Yeah, aside from Henriana, California, and like Mexico that's suffering because they've had so many rebels, all of the other guys are like really big. As you can see, man. Cool. Oh, I probably need to watch out who I give stuff to as well, man, because, you know, by piecing some guys out, this has all gone to Cascadia when it's really supposed to be Louisiana, so... Yeah, now I gotta transfer occupation of everything too. Frick. Okay, there's a peace out on those fellers, and I think because everything was transferred to me, it should go to the rightful owners. Yeah, I think it pretty much did, man. The only thing is Cascadia messed it up a little bit, and the one Canada province that's over here, but aside from that, the borders are looking nice, but... I think that's where I'm about to call it, boys. I've been playing for so long, man. You guys have no idea how long it actually took me to get to 1599 here. If I played this long any other campaign, I would be in the 1700s by now. It's just so slow because we're everywhere. I know I said this video, we're probably gonna go hard on India and Southeast Asia, but, you know, with these guys right here, it's kind of annoying, so I guess I flipped it around completely by going for the New World now instead of this now. But it is better, you know, from a min-maxing standpoint to go for this earlier. But I guess... You know, next episode will completely wrap up the New World, man, once we fight Spain again and some of these other nations left over here, and whoever from Europe has colonies here, you know, East Frisia, Brittany, Portugal once again. My guys will continue colonizing and filling everything out, and then the next video is where we're actually gonna go hard on these guys over here. But for this time, man, we've accomplished so much. We're making so much money. We're spending so much money too. As you can see, we grew by more than 3,000 dev this episode. All of the colonial nations have been established. All of the trade companies have been established. The East India Company has been established. We fought wars in Europe once again versus Portugal, Spain, France over here. It was super fun, and next time we're gonna continue doing even more. But yeah, boys, if you have been enjoying this series so far, just like I have, man, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the future episodes. And of course, leave a like on this video if you do end up enjoying it. It lets me know that you did end up enjoying it. But yeah, that's it for me for now. See you next time.